Doc Rich back at it again, and on the surgeon's table today, we got something from the Brit Awards that just happened earlier today. We got Dave's performance of Black. I saw a lot of y'all were commenting this already. A couple of y'all DM'd it to me. Y'all, come on, y'all know I'm gonna be on it. I appreciate y'all letting me know that it dropped, though. I appreciate y'all letting me know that it dropped. You know, Doc Rich, I'll be on all the new stuff. You understand me? But this is what we're going to be checking out today. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Also, make sure you guys go and follow your boy on social media. The links will be typed up in the description box down below, where you guys can always feel free to DM me anything else that you would like to see. Or if you just want to chat, well, we could do that too. But without further ado, my brother Dave. Might be the best MC from the UK, one of the best in the world. You next up on the surgeon's table. Let's get surgical with it, baby. Let's rock. Let's hear it. Turn me up. Black is beautiful. Black is excellent.
Look, black is beautiful, black is excellent. Black is pain, black is joy, black is evident. Working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than, because you need to do double what they do so you can level them.
It's working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than. Because you got to do double just so you can level them. Say that one more time. Say that one more time for me.
Black is beautiful, black is excellent. Black is pain, black is joy, black is evident. Working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than, because you need to do double what they do so you can level them. Black is so much deeper than just African American. Our heritage been severed. You never got to experiment with family trees, because they teach you out famine and greed. Show you pictures of our family on their knees. Tell us we used to be barbaric, we had actual queens. Black is watching child soldiers getting killed by other children, feeling sick so quick this could have happened to me. Mommy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece. Listen,
this piano is fire, low key, with the screen on top of this joint. that's low key dope as hell, you know, with the visuals on top of that joint.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Kid dies, the blacker the killer, the sweeter the news.
Bloodbath, Britain, senseless death. Teen 17 stabbed to death over phone charger. This war won't end. London gang murders on, I'm assuming it's rise because there's an R right there. Why police don't understand how to stop young black men stabbing each other. Black men to blame for most? Does that say most? Most violent city crime, but they are a... Oh, they are also the victims. I didn't see the A. I was looking at the LSO. I was like, what the fuck is that? Am I seeing that right? Man, the blacker the killer, the sweeter the news. I think that one thing that comes to my mind when I hear that line, you know, is one thing that we checked out. It might have been about a month ago now. Fuck, now it's leaving my mind. The track where they were talking about who killed you, and he said whoever got rid of what's the genre of music called? Forgive me, I'm drawing a blank right now. Fuck. Not trap. It's not grime. Fuck. And I know y'all gonna be commenting in the comment section. But that whole, if you watch that reaction video, you'll know what I'm trying to get at. That whole thing was just ass backwards. Like, people thought that they knew how to fix the problem. In reality, you were just making the problem a hell of a lot worse, because you were taking the music, banned. Fuck. It's banned something, but you're taking this avenue away from individuals who are now forced to go back out into the streets. You know what I'm saying? So of course, you know, now it's gonna be all over the news because Motherfuckers gonna be out here doing shit that they could have just been simply rapping about, but you don't hear about the. We gonna leave that. We gonna leave that. Y'all
And if he's
understand
white,
me?
you give him a chance. He's ill and confused. If he's black, he's probably armed. You see him and shoot. Look.
You know, and and I've touched on that as well. You know, as far as the hood and things like that. When we talk about the ghetto and the hood, we don't talk about mental health. We just talk about thugs, hoodlums, gangsters. We don't talk about the shit that is going on up here. But when throughout the rest of society, we're always talking about people's mentals and how bad of a space that they're in. I mean, we look here in the U.S. Where we've had mass shooters. We always talk about their mental stability. We never talk about the shootings in Chicago, in other places here in America where it's a lot of black people doing the shooting. We never speak about the mental aspects of things, and I think that's something that needs to be taken into account. Because a lot of these individuals see things that you and I may never see a day in our life. Some of these individuals watch they best friends die right next to them. Some of them watch people get bullets put through their head right in front of them. You know what I'm saying? And that has to be a gruesome and a hard thing to go through. And I think some of their coping mechanism is, I'm just about to turn cold to the world. It's just like, fuck everybody, and that's something that we got to talk about because it's not touched on enough. But let's keep it popping.
Black is growing up around the barbershop. Mommy said stay away from trouble.
Yes, sir.
Yard a lot. Studying for ages, appreciating the chance you got. Cause black is in your blood and you ain't even got the heart to stop. Black is stepping in for your brothers because your father's
blood and you
standing
ain't got
by
the heart
your
to
children
stop.
when you haven't proven karma wrong. Black is doing all of the above, then going corner shop. Trying to help a lady cross the road to have her walking off. Black is growing up around your family and making it. Being forced to leave the place you love because there's hate in it.
Facts.
People say you're faking it, never stay for changing it. But black is being jealous, you'd be dead if you had stayed in it. Black is.
Most rappers who die in the city that they come from. Jealousy. Jealousy. People see an individual, like I always say, people want to see you doing well, but never better than them. And that's the honest truth. That is the honest truth. They always want to see you doing well, but never better than them. The moment you're perceived as doing better than them, you become an enemy. You become a target. You could be doing nothing wrong, but because of their inner feelings about themselves. I saw something earlier, and I'll probably post it on Twitter. Where was it? I have to find it. Hold on, let me see. Somebody I looked up to and took a lot of motivation, a lot of knowledge from, who last year passed away, Nipsey Hussle. He tweeted something a while back. He said, and I'll probably retweet it. So go and follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description. But he said, a lot of people secretly hate themselves. If you insecure in who you are, you don't waste energy hating on others. Get money and love life. The marathon continues. And that's the fact. A lot of people low-key hate themselves because they don't feel like they can achieve the things that, other individuals achieve. People that love themselves and are comfortable within their own skin and are comfortable with themselves, they don't spend time hating and throwing around animosity and things like that. They focused on enjoying their life. That's 100% facts. Let's get it popping.
Struggling to find your history and tracing it. You don't know the truth about your race because they're erasing it. Black has got a really sour flavor. Here's a taste of it, but black is all I know. There ain't a thing that I would change.
Yes, sir.
Look, black isn't a single color, man, there's shades to it. Her hair's straight and thick, but mine's got waves in it. Black is not divisive, they've been lying and I'm hating it. Black has never been a competition, we're all making
That's dope.
it. Black is deadly. Black is when you're freezing in your home and you can't get.
Black is deadly, and you see the snake coming up. Come on. That's smooth right there. And I like the 3D effect to it. It looks like it's there's some depth to it. That's dope.
Sleep but never feeling empty cause you got 20 cousins in your country living stress free, walking for their water daughter wrapped inside a bed sheet. Black is distant, it's representing countries that never even existed while your grandmother was living. Black is my Ghanaian brother, reading into scriptures, doing research on his lineage, finding out that he's Egyptian. Black is people naming your countries and what they trade most. Coast of Ivory, Gold Coast, and the Grain Coast. But most importantly, to show how deep all of this pain goes. West Africa, Benin, they call the slave coast. Black is so confusing, cause the culture, they're in love with it. Take our features when they want and have their fun with it. Never seem to help with all the things.
You know, I saw a video earlier today, and it just saddened the hell out of me. I saw a teacher in a classroom with a bunch of white students, and I think the students completely disagreed with him, because you could hear like some people laughing, and you know, one person was recording it and the caption was, "This teacher needs to be fired." But the teacher was like so proud to say, as white people, we're better than everybody else. And that is that logic is so ass backwards. It's just like, you being white has nothing to do with your greatness. You know, me being black has nothing to do with my greatness. That's simply my outward appearance. Like that's like saying simply because a horse is black, it's gonna be faster than any other color horse. No, you fucking idiot. That's not the way this shit works. It's just mind-boggling that people invest so much into this. Like, what is this? This is simply something that keeps all of my internals internal. That's all this is. Like, this isn't me. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes any sense. Like, people assume that simply because of the color of your skin, they automatically know who you are. And that's asinine. You take the skin off of me, and I've said this before, you take the skin off of me, a white person, an Asian, a Mexican, a Latino, you know, a Filipino, somebody from China, somebody from Russia. You take the skin off of all of us and line us up, you wouldn't be able to tell who's who. Maybe someone who is medically trained could, oh, well, this here, you know, shows signs of it being a Chinese person because of, maybe somebody like that, but to the 99.9% of the rest of us, we wouldn't be able to tell who's who. Why? Because we're all the same. And if we're all the same, and you're racist against me, that means you're racist against yourself. And at the end of the day, that makes no fucking sense. Zero. You're racist against yourself, so you hate yourself? Maybe that's why you hate me. Maybe I just stumbled onto something. You hate yourself, which is why you hate people with other skin colors. You know, in regards to this teacher who was telling these kids this asinine. It's just crazy, you know. It's mind-boggling, but let's continue.
You know what come with it. Loud in our laughter, silent in our suffering. Black is being strong inside the face of defeat. Poverty made me a beast. I battled the law in the streets. We all struggle, but your struggle ain't a struggle like me. Well, how could it be when your people gave us the odds that we beat? I mean, bloody hell. What about our brothers that are stuck in jail that couldn't bust the bell? They held a burden, got to live with it. Black is being guilty until proven that you're innocent. Black is saying free all of my people stuck inside them prison cells. Think it's funny we ain't got nothing to say to them. Unconditional love is strange to them, it's amazing. Black has really got the sweetest flavor, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it. It is racist, whether or not it feels racist. The truth is, our prime minister's a real racist. They say, you should be grateful we're the least racist. I say the least racist is still racist.
Ooh, well, my man out here adding a little extra to it. You know, and I have heard about that as well. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Obviously, I'm not too plugged into the UK political scene and whatnot. Shit, we got enough going on here, you know. But yeah, y'all let me know about that. How do y'all feel about it in the comment section? Do y'all feel that your PM is racist? Let me know in the comment section. But he said you should be grateful because it's the least racist. Well, I say it's still racist, you know. And that's 100% facts. People act as if you need to just shut up and be silent simply because it's better than such and such. And it's like, no. That's like telling someone, you know, like here in America, it's like here in America where people tell, you know, individuals, shut up. It's worse in other places. Okay. Well, how about you shut up and don't ask for a raise anymore because people make less in other places? You know, it's so ass backwards. So would you go throughout your entire life without asking for a raise? No. Like you would expect things to progress, and you would make sure they progressed by, you know, yearly speaking with your boss or your manager, like, yo, like, can I get like a, you know, I've been busting my ass, you know what I'm saying? Can I get like a 25%? Can I get like a 25-cent raise or something? A dollar raise? You expect that raise. It's the same thing in the rest of society. We expect things to progress, and if they aren't, we all have the right to speak up and say something. We shouldn't just lay down, oh, well, it's better than, you know, wherever. No. You know, like, come on.
And if somebody hasn't said it, equality's a right, it doesn't deserve credit. Now, if you don't want to get it, then you're never gonna get how the news treats Kate versus how they treated Meghan. Rest in peace, Jack Merritt, you're my brother in arms. There's tears in our eyes and love in our hearts. We never had the same background, culture, color or past, but you devoted your life to giving others a chance. And for that, I'm so
Who is this individual? Let me know in the comment section.
taken aback because he gave us all a voice. I have to say it for Jack. As a young black man that's seen paper and crack, giving tougher sentences, it's just paper and cracks. All he would want is unity, funding for communities, equal opportunities, people under scrutiny, no more immunity, way less hatred, more conservation, less deforestation. We want rehabilitation. Now that would be amazing. But Grenfell victims still need accommodation, and we still need support for the Windrush generation. More conservation, less deforestation.
I know about Grenfell. What did I do a reaction video to? And y'all told me, hey, y'all told me that I needed to read up on Grenfell before I did the reaction video. And I, you know, to do it justice, you know, I definitely made sure that I did some research on the Grenfell situation. I didn't like do like a week's worth of research or nothing like that, but I took 20 minutes to sit and read about that a little bit, or to skim through an article about that whole Grenfell situation, which is just absolutely tragic, and inexcusable. You know, I don't give a shit about what you think. It's about people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Like that should come first and foremost. I mean, that should be something simple. Like that shouldn't even be a fucking discussion. We're talking about people's lives, and you care about an eyesore? The fuck are you? Take your happy ass on to the other side of town then. You know what I'm saying? Like, buy yourself a plot of land that's out away from everybody else, and hush your mouth. We talking about people's lives. I don't give a fuck about your, you know what I mean? But that's just my opinion on it. Let's keep it popping.
We want rehabilitation. Now that would be amazing. But Grenfell victims still need accommodation, and we still need support for the Windrush generation, reparations for the time our people spent on plantations. I'm done.
Drops mic. Drops mic, walks off stage. That's one hell of a way to end it right there. One hell of a way to end it. Yeah, but y'all let me know about that in the comment section, man. Like I said, I'm not completely plugged into the UK as far as like the political aspect inside of things go. Y'all are my ears and eyes over there. But y'all did tell me the whole Grenfell situation isn't resolved, and clearly you just heard Dave right here say it's not resolved. There's people that still need accommodations, which is just, like, how is this even possible? How is this possible? You got individuals who lost their lives, who were put out of their homes, if I remember correctly, due to people saying it was an eyesore. So they used some shit that they shouldn't have used. The local fire department had no clue that they had actually used these horrible materials. So they were telling people stay in the apartment because the way it was designed and the structure of it, you'll be okay. That fire will be contained. But because of the shit that they put out there, because it was an eyesore, lots of people lost their lives in their home, and nobody gives a damn because that building was an eyesore, right? That's fucked up, man. That's so fucked up on so many levels and pisses me off. You know, like, there's so much shit I can say to that, man. And I ain't even over there in the UK, and that shit pisses me off. You know, just to know that people could be so distant from humanity, you know, to just not give a fuck. You care about money. You care more about money than you do about people. And that's sad. That's sad. You know? Man. That's all I'm gonna say about that, man. That shit just pisses me off. I'm quit there before I say something crazy, man. But let me know what y'all thought about this joint in the comment section below. Make sure you guys, as always, leave a like before you go. Smack the subscribe button that's right over there, as you guys already know. And of course, family, check out the video that's right over there too. You might like it. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Doc Rich, I'm out.